John Pizzarelli nasceu na cidade americana de Paterson, no estado de Nova Jersey, e aos 6 anos ele já tocava guitarra. A música sempre fez parte da sua vida. O pai de John, Buck Pizzarelli, é uma das lendas vivas do jazz.
I've heard the best swing jazz musicians since I was a child. Zoot Sims and Benny Goodman were in my house. Les Paul. They worked with all these, Joe Pass.
Aos 20 anos, John começou sua carreira musical ao lado do pai. Desde então, críticos de todo o mundo são unânimes em afirmar que Pizzarelli é o maior cantor de jazz desde Nat King Cole.
And my father, when I worked together, was always the idea was to play great music, but also make sure everybody's included, to entertain them and say, here's what we're going to do. And Nat King Cole was like that.
Depois de ganhar experiência ao lado do pai, o então conhecido guitarrista arriscou carreira solo e, em 1982, formou o John Pizzarelli Trio. Para dividir o palco, ele convidou o amigo de longa data Ray Kennedy para o piano e seu irmão Martin Pizzarelli para tocar contrabaixo. As apresentações do John Pizzarelli Trio são sempre compostas por boa música e muito bom humor.
I like to tell people that, about myself and about the guys in the group and try to communicate as best I can with the little Portuguese that I know. We try to play songs that people know as well as new songs that maybe, we play Beatles songs in our style and we'll play some bossa nova songs, classic bossa nova songs, and as well as standards that people know too. So we try to mix it up to give a good idea of everything that we do. I just think if people are going to pay money to hear you sing or do what you do, they should go home happy.
John Pizzarelli já esteve 6 vezes no Brasil e suas apresentações são sempre certeza de casa cheia. Se o público brasileiro aclama este guitarrista americano, a recíproca também é verdadeira. Pizzarelli é um fã declarado da nossa música, em especial de alguns cantores e compositores de Minas Gerais.
The first time that I heard Toninho was actually in about 1987. My girlfriend at the time, who later became my first wife, who I'm still friends with and talk to today about meeting people here, made me a tape, and the first 2 songs on that tape were Toninho Horta. And I was so struck by the music. I had never heard the newer Brazilian music. I was so familiar with just with Tom Jobim records, Stan Getz, Lester Gilberto, João Gilberto. And so when I heard Toninho, and then I started to find his records, and also hear Milton Nascimento and people like that on these records. And ask my friends in New York, who's that, who's this? And talking today that I would mention an artist that I like, and he'd say, oh, he's from here too. So it was so interesting where so much of the music comes from this state.